Hello from gnature.com. This is Mark Josie. Today is a special no shooting review. not shooting, but just doing a review because it's a lot of stuff in this box and I need a lot of time to explain everything and clear out all the doubts and questions and stuff. So Tippmann X7 Phenom, and this is the super pack with all the crazy shit inside. So as you can see, in one package you get at least 4 setups, different guns look. Okay, so you get the M16 or the M4, UMP, you have the G36, you have the SCAR kind of thing. So there's a lot of different setup you can do with this gun. And at the back you can see the box also shows you a lot of different diagrams of the parts and stuff it came with. This thing, okay, let me summarize it in a very short summary. Okay, before I get this pack, I do not know that this gun is that good. After you tried it out, you'll be shocked, especially if you're looking for a very reliable full auto marker, and also a marker that can fulfill the need or the disease of non-stop changing your setup and stuff like that. This is the ultimate package you want to get, and with a lot of upgrade potentials. So the X7 Phenom, at first I thought was not a good choice for the high power users. What I mean is, if you're not using paintball guns for paintballs, but you're like trying to use it for less lethal home defense kind of thing, you know, some people are aiming at that direction. Okay, so if you're aiming for that, back then I always say, hey, go with the Tiberius. The Tiberius T8.1, 9.1, 4.1, they can go way up to the 30 joules mark, and it's super crazy powerful. So with that kind of gun, okay, you can have a lot of firepower. But this one, at first, when I analyze and look at the Valve design and have my experience of the TIPX and so on, I thought, okay, this is not a very powerful gun. It's meant for paintball. Okay, so it should go around 16 to 18 joules max. It's maxed out at about that one. Usually paintball guns are like that. Okay, so they shoot at 12.5 joules for the game, and the marker have to go up to 16 joules for the tolerance. So in case they're shooting in the winter, they need to turn up the velocity a bit to compensate with the weather, to match the match that power that they used to play with. Okay, but this gun outperformed my expectation. Now you will say, hey, it looks so ugly. It looks like a paintball gun with a long barrel sticking out, and everything is kind of crappy looking. Don't worry, guys, we will beef it up. Okay, so in this package, what you get is a lot of fun. First thing is, don't forget this Cyclone feed hopper. This thing, it looks like a frying pan, but you get it. Okay, so it looks like that. Okay, just a minute, let me set that up. There's a specific notch spot that you have to put it in, and then you turn and lock it in place. Okay, so basically this thing will jam up your optics, your rail. Okay, if you put a scope or a dot sight, it's going to be blocked by this thing. So you can buy the offset Cyclone neck, which allows you to put this a little bit more to the right side. The downside of this is that the Cyclone feed will be wider. You see, right now it's so compact in one unit. If you offset, it's going to go a little bit to the right side and makes your gun less compact. So I think that is why Tippmann did not include that in the package or something like that. I don't know, maybe. Okay, but it's optional, and you can upgrade that thing. Taking this Cyclone thing out is not easy. Sometimes it just jam up there and you need to work it out. Okay, so what's the good thing about the thing? The first thing first, it's powerful. The velocity adjustment is no guessing. It's all done right here. Okay, compared to the TIPX, which I have right here, TIPX, right here you can see the screw. Okay, it's always hard to tell people how much turn to get your power. And then there's this relief valve, which always is hard to set, and if you tune it too hot, it will release the air, all that crap. So it's really hard to tune for most beginners users. This one, no guessing. All you need to do, they even put a sign here. See, a plus sign and a minus sign. So if you turn, like, you need to just put your Allen key, okay, or a smaller one, into the hole, and then pry it down. Okay, just turn it down. By turning it down, it will increase velocity. Turning it up will decrease velocity. What it does is just a screw thing inside that pushes the thing forward. So if you tighten up, it will go in more and give more pressure, and there goes the high velocity. So first thing, a lot of people know about this gun already, and they have watched a lot of reviews, but no reviews will talk about the high power settings and the potential power of this gun. So after my first day testing this thing, it's very fun pressing this Cyclone thing. You can see the wheel turning. And so my highest power is done with a Gorilla G3 tank with a modified spring inside that outputs 1000 psi. Okay, so 1000 psi directly mounted to the ASA. 1000 psi. What is my highest power? 24 joules. Wow. Okay, 360 ish FPS with the 3.9 grams hard rubber balls for wire control. So that's a lot of power. You cannot see that kind of power with the Spider MR5, EML5, that kind of gun. You cannot see that kind of power. Okay, so max you can go with those guns are like the 18, 16 joules, and that's it. Okay, so basically those guns max out about that kind of power. No matter what you do, what tank you use, whatever, it's not going to go higher. This one, insane. You get to shoot peak of 24 joules, and then average, you can see average of 20 to 22 joules. Okay, and that's a lot of power. Okay, 20 to 22 joules average. It's very consistent. It's like boom, 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 and the numbers are always up and down by a few FPS only. So it's a lot of firepower. And also the Cyclone feed is basically a fail-proof design. It's very crazily powerful because it never failed to feed so far. And so basically what it does is just like you can keep shooting full auto, empty the whole hopper of balls, and you will not run out of air, you will not run out of balls, and it's basically crazy insane amount of firepower. Imagine 20 to 24 joules. Imagine that. Wow, that's insane. You know, I know the Tiberius can go 30 joules, 33 joules, but you cannot go full auto with those, and they're loud. This one, not as loud. It's very quiet. Very quiet. So you need to know that this is a very quiet gun. Just because it's quiet, it doesn't mean that it's less powerful, though. Okay, so what do I have to do to get the high power? First of all, the right tank. I tried a Ninja tank, 48 CI, typical Ninja tank for paintball, 850 PSI output. That kind of thing will get you up to the 18 to 20 joules mark. So 18 to 20 joules, about that, okay? So with the 3.9 gram balls, you're seeing like 316-ish to 320 something, 320, sorry, average of 325 to 328 kind of FPS with the 3.9 gram balls, okay? So with that kind of tank, a normal tank, you're getting the power of my crazy tuned T15. So for my Tiberius T15, I have to put a tank on here that is regulated to output 1200 PSI. Okay, that's a high pressure. This one, you can run lower pressure. 850 psi, and you will get the power already of the T15. So imagine that, because it's lower pressure, that means that it will give you a lot more shots per tank. Okay, so because it's using the air better, so it's going to give you a lot more shot. And then when you get the 1000 psi tank, it gives you more power. But of course, because it's outputting higher pressure, it's going to be less powerful. I mean, less shot counts. Okay, so this gun, you turn the velocity screw to the maximum, to the point that you cannot turn anymore, and you need to put on the longest barrel in the super pack. This is the longest barrel. I don't know how many inch, but anyway, it's a very cool barrel with a dust gray kind of color, and so basically this barrel will give you the power. But if you want a more compact look, you can change the barrel to the shorter barrel that it came with. Not forget that this barrel is also ported right here, which is good if you're a paintball player or looking for a quieter gun. The ported barrel will give you a quieter sound. This is the short barrel compared to this one. Okay, so a little bit shorter. It came with the package. What the heck, eh? So good. So this barrel, I taped the portings, but it's supposed to be ported barrel. Okay, it's supposed to be ported. So basically, the barrel is now much shorter, and you will get a little bit less FPS with this. Okay, with this barrel right here, you're getting 18 joules-ish kind of FPS. Okay, 18 joules-ish. That's in my test today with the normal tank. Okay, 850 psi. So 18 joules-ish, that's not too bad. Okay, a little bit of FPS drop. What's so cool is you can actually put your TIPX pistol barrel right here. This is the TIPX pistol barrel. So you can see it turns your gun into a super cute looking, very cute looking compact pistol or SMG. You can basically like that. Very cool. And I find that the way how you can set up the gun is basically endless amount of combination here. So insane. With this barrel at highest power, I am getting the average of 16 to 18 joules with my crazy tanks. So that's my maximum. Okay. So imagine that. Okay. Even with this short barrel design right here, I am getting a maximum power of the super beefed up and modified and tweaked Spider ML5 or EML5 kind of power. That is insane amount of power. And not forget that this is my day one playing around. So imagine like we use it more and I find out more tricks to make it more powerful. Now you see we have a mag, right? You can change the mag too. But this mag is a fake magazine. You can open it up and it's supposed to be for storage compartment, which is very useful for a tactical kind of thing. Okay, so later on we will discuss about how tactical it gets. Now, the package is not just that. Okay, you can put a lot of stuff in there. Let me use this shortest TIPX barrel for a startup. Okay, you have a lot of front shroud. And this is the front shroud for, I think, the UMP or the M4, whatever. What you do is you just snap it on here like that. Okay, wait a second. Okay, just snap it on. There are two holes here for the pin. So you basically just poke the pin through. It's a very nice push pin. And there you go. See, you have the front shroud and it's going to secure in place just like that. The tank goes here, or you can buy the stock tank mounted stock right here. Okay, basically it's a lot of options. You don't like this one? No problem. Take it off. Okay, we will be trying out different front shroud. There is a long G36 front shroud. Okay. There is a M16. Let's try if this works. Yay! Super shorty M16. Woohoo! The barrel is inside. M16 looks like alien right now. Alien. Okay. Okay, you got the. Oh, this is the UMP. Okay, UMP. So basically, it's endless amount of combination. Oh, that is cool. Look at that. It looks really cool like that. I like it. Okay, so basically the gun can go very compact, and it depends on your setup, your liking. You know, you can do a lot of stuff with it. Now, let us try to build the scars kind of setup or whatever, just to try it out, okay? So basically what we need is take off the barrel. For the scar, we need a long barrel, so this is the longest barrel. You just snap it on. You can see how easy it gets. It's super, super easy. So where's our box? Okay, let me take a look at the scar and see what we need, okay? So basically, this is the scar. The scar will need a, oh, that's the scar, okay? You need the rail front shroud with a lot of rails. You need the M4 mag. You need the stock. And there's the sight. Okay, let's try to build that together. Very easy. So it should be a long barrel. You need the front shroud with a lot of rails on top. Basically, snap it on. Put 2 pins here to secure. Now, there are 2 pins here to secure the stock too. So let me just hammer that out with a screwdriver. Okay. Now I'm going to push it out with an Allen key. The first time I try to disassemble, it's harder to do because the push pins are so damn stiff. But as you do it more, it becomes easier. And yes, the top and bottom pins are different, so you have to be careful of that. Okay, so this is the plate. It just come out like that. There is a piece of rubber inside which you will need for sure. It's more like a shock absorber. The scarf thingy. Okay. This is the piece of rubber. You need to put that rubber over the stock, and there you go. Slam the stock in. This one we will need to push the pins back. So shorter pins go on top. Should be. Yep, that's right. Longer pins goes on the bottom. Basically, you can now see that I'm doing it right in front of you, and you can see how easy it gets. Darn. Okay. I need a little bit of help for hammering the pin in. There we go. Okay, don't force things. Okay, now you can see it's very scars-like. We're missing the magazine. So here, there's a button. Push button to release the mag. It's not going to fly out. You need to take it out like that. M4 magazine. Ta-da! Woohoo! There goes our scars. And we need the, oh, there it comes with the sight. Okay, where's the sight? There we go. The sight here is not the highest quality, but it works. You have to, there are 2 screws right here, okay? It's just a cross screw, so you need to use a screwdriver to unscrew that, to loosen it up. Okay, loosen it up a little bit. I'm not going to tighten it in this video, okay? Just loosening it up for putting it in. So basically it slips on to your rifle, just like that. You can put this a little bit out if you like. You can put it here if you like. Okay, or here. Okay. Now we need the rear sight. Our rear sight is right here. Okay, rear sight. So this is secured by using the Allen key. A small Allen key. It comes with all the keys, of course. You don't need to really search for it. It's all in a bag. So basically, I'm just going to unscrew this and slap it on. You can see how fast I can build this setup right now. Right? It's not like you need to spend days and hours to do it. It's very easily done. Okay. So now I'm going to secure that sight down there a little bit and show you. Okay, we're done. There goes our scars. Wow. You see how fast it gets? So fast. You see? So easy. You see how easy it is? So we built the scars already. Wow. Now you can put your Cyclone Cyclone feed on top. Okay, you put your frying pan. Okay, there you go. So basically, that's one setup. Now, you get bored very easily. All of us get bored easily. Now I want the M16. What the hell do I have to do? Take off the front sight. Okay, of course you do need to unscrew and shit when you're doing it yourself. But here, because we're doing it fast, you don't really need to tighten things all the way up, and it gets easier. Okay, and just this combination thing, fiddling around different accessories, parts, it's already a lot of features, a lot of perks there. Okay, so keep this front sight. Okay, so for the M16, let's take a look at the box. We will need a M4 stock. We will need a front shroud and the triangle front sight. Okay, easy. Now take off this thing. M16 front shroud. It's just basically a slip-on thing. You see how easy that is? Okay, our M4 stock. It's collapsible. Oh, by the way, even this one is collapsible. It's collapsible. Insane, eh? Woo! So cool. And it's extendable too. Wow. Okay, so let's do the stock. Use something to help yourself to hammer things out. It's easier. If you do that a few times, it will get easier and easier. Don't worry. The first time is always the hardest. Okay, now we need to put on that collapsible stock. Okay guys, collapsible stock right here. We have the rubber ring inside already, so that is skip. And then our pins. Short pins goes on top. The other pins goes on the bottom. Good enough. Hammer through. Done. Okay, now we need these front sight and the rear sight. Whew. Okay, front sight. Triangular front sight. Put that on. It's again a slip-on thing with a screw, so you have to tighten it up with the screw and it will basically mount on there. Okay. And then we have our M16 handle, carry handle. Okay, this is done with a screwdriver. You do need screwdrivers and Allen key, and it's basically very easily done. You can put other accessories on as well. There are a lot of accessories you can buy for this gun. Okay. Oh, there we go. Mounted. Okay, let me secure that down a little bit. So basically everything, you can see, it's like easily done. You don't even need any knowledge on disassembling the gun whatsoever. Not tightening up everything so crazily, but as you can see, it works. Okay. M16. Did I get it right? Oh, I think I put this the other way around. It's supposed to go like that. There we go. Woohoo! Now that looks more like it. Okay. You see how easy it gets? So easy, eh? Okay, next one. So this one we're doing a G36. G36 uses a different magazine. So we have to push and release the mags. Now where is the G36 mag? Ah, this one. Okay. G36 magazine, no front sight, and no carry handle. Woo. So remove this. Okay. Woohoo! Okay, so we don't need the front shroud. We need a G36 front shroud, which is this one. Well, this one is the trickiest. G36 front shroud, it won't slam into place. You need to sort of put half in and then the half in again. The first half goes in, wiggle around, and it will go in. So just give me a little bit of time here. There we go. Okay, so it's snapped in place, G36. We need a G36 stock. Okay. Trying to do it faster, but it's not easy. And this is my day one. If you play around with it more, I'm sure that anyone can turn this gun into anything in no time. It just gets easier and easier. Okay, now the stock is out. Where's our skeleton stock? Oh, there we go. Skeleton stock. This one, I already have a rubber on it, so let's take that off. Or maybe not. We can take this rubber out. There we go. G36 stock. Whew. Okay. Short pin on top. Long pin on bottom. Secure that back. Push to snap. Whoa, this is like really fun. Okay. There we go. And the famous G36 rail plus sight goes on like that. Woohoo! G36, there we go. I'm not tightening up everything, but it can be done. Okay, you just tighten it up, and you'll think, hey, will this rail block your Cyclone feet? No, it won't. You can't put your Cyclone feet here, okay? You see, they actually cut out a portion. So it's going to feed, and it's going to fit right away. So it's very easy. Okay, are we done? No, there's one more. Okay, there's the UMP. Okay, this one is easy. This one, we just need to take out the sight, take off the front stroke, and our, ooh, where the heck is it? Oh, this one, UMP. Oh wait, this one, they need a shorter barrel. Okay, so change out the barrel. It's just unscrewed, very easy. Okay, we're going to put a stock barrel on with the shorter one. And then the UMP front stroke. Okay. For safety's sake, do not use the gun, like do that kind of stuff when it's aired up. Okay, always degas and take off the air source first. Okay, this one. And this. And the other way around. Okay, only one way fit for the mag. And this one, you have a pair of iron sights. Yeah, I'm not going to put this one on. It's very time consuming, but you have your iron sight right here. Okay, so it comes with another pair of iron sight, or you can basically put a dot sight right here, whatever. Okay, this way. You get the idea, right? So basically, it's pretty much like plug and play. Just like in the beginning of the video, if you don't like a stock, you can pretty much just take this off and put a butt plate on there, and you can run the gun without a stock. Or this one is even collapsible. Take a look. There we go. The G36 stock is collapsible, and it's snapped in place like that. Very cool. Okay, are we missing out anything? Don't think so. Okay, so basically, I'm just checking around. I think that's it for this package. Yeah, there are a little bit of accessories around, like there are parts for the like O-ring replacement, manual, some little shims for shimming the stock a little bit back and stuff like that. Okay, so and a squeegee for cleaning the barrel. So basically everything is pretty much straightforward here. You don't really need a lot of knowledge to modify your gun, and you can buy different parts on online for the aftermarket parts. You can upgrade the trigger. It's really good trigger actually. It's super nice trigger. Okay, it's metal. Yeah. Okay. And okay, so now another thing to know about this gun is it's electronic and mechanical. Okay, so let me just take this part, collapse it. Okay, my first dope is, hey, it runs on battery. It's not reliable for any like emergency situation, but it's wrong. Okay, this gun is really awesome. You see right here, this is where your compartment goes with the 9-volt battery. I use a rechargeable battery, rechargeable 9-volt, and you put the door back like that, snap, and it locks back in place. Okay, very easy. And then right here in the grip, you can see some lights flashing. Can you see some lights flashing? Okay. It should flash some green light. Yeah. Not sure if you can see it, but there's a green light there. It means that your gun is powered up. Okay, and when your gun is powered up, you can then shoot. Okay, if your gun is low in battery, or it's out of battery, or it has no battery inside, it will shoot. Okay, what happened is your gun will automatically turn into the mechanical version, and then when you shoot, the mechanic inside will work itself. Cyclone feed does not require any battery. Basically what it does is some little bit of air will go in here, and then it will push the thing, and while it does it, it turns the wheel inside and it feeds the balls in. So it really requires no battery here, only requires battery here. Whereas, like, say if you have a hopper, a regular hopper like this, a Tippmann SL200, you need to put a 9-volt battery here on the hopper. This one, you do not need the battery on the hopper. So that reduces a lot of weight up here. And basically, you only need the weight here. Okay, it's very easy. And then, what's so good is, when you don't have battery, it operates on the mechanical, which means that when you're shooting, and then you're like, oh shit, the battery is low, or it just self-drained while you're storing the gun. No problem. Your gun will function no matter what, because the battery will die out and turn into mechanical version, and it can still shoot semi-auto. With battery, this thing can go in a lot of modes, like 3-round burst, full auto, whatever. There's a lot of different modes that is set in the manual, which I need to fiddle around. But basically what you need to do is, in the fire selector switch, you switch to the top one with a lot of bullet coming out. Okay, this one. And then what you do is press the trigger 3 times in 1 second, and then hold it down. Okay, if you don't hold it down, it's going to be a 3-round burst. So bang, 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 brrr, bang, 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 brrr, bang, 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 brrr, like that. Okay, and then if you shoot in full auto, you need to hold down the trigger after the 3rd pull. So bang, 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 brrr, just keep flying balls out like crazy. It's like a drill. Brrr, like boom, 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 brrr, and it's like brrr, wow, insane amount of firepower. So and also I tried it in my trap. It will feed without any issues. Like the Cyclone feed is like a fail-proof design. It never failed to feed 1 round in my test. I'm very impressed. So I'm not shooting paint. I'm shooting hard rubber balls, and that's an insane amount of resistant inside the rubber, right? So it still feed properly. Very nice. So basically, that's how it goes with this gun. And you can open up these things to store some special supplies in here. So I mean, like for the people using it for less than lethal, whatever, that kind of thing. Okay, less lethal tactic. You can store some, you know, first aid kit. I don't know, like spare battery, something useful, you know, for emergency situation. Store it inside the mag, put it there, and then in case you're, you know, somewhere, you can hide and take this out, and then you have your, you know, band-aid, your whatever medicine. Okay, first aid kit, you know, so very important. And also, for this, if you want a compact design, you can right away you can screw out this and put the pistol barrel on, whatever. A lot of different ways to set up the gun. So I haven't come up with a setup that I really would say, hey, let's go with this yet. Okay, so still in the middle, figure out a platform I would like to go with for a while, and then I'll do more shooting tests and such with this thing. That's insane. Okay, so this is my first day review. Hope you guys like it. 10 out of 10 for this thing. Very, very fun. So, yeah, in the past I used to say, hey, these guns cannot go over 16, 18 joules. Today, proved myself wrong again. Okay, so, yeah, with the correct pressure output, like 1000 psi output or 1050 psi output, it will perform very well and also stably, consistently give you a 20 to 22 joules kind of thing. It is extremely powerful if you consider that it has the full auto, burst mode, and all that features that you can work with the gun. It's like very cool. Okay, so hey guys, if you are actually thinking about a X7 Phenom for that kind of thing, I would say that it's really good for what it is. Maybe you would like to have an offset Cyclone feed, or you need to use the tack cap, which is like a tube up here, and it just feeds the balls in. Or, I don't know, like maybe other options to make it less blocking your view, a more nicer profile. And also, don't forget, you can change the gun to a mag fed without Cyclone feed. You can change the gun into mag fed. Buy the RAV4 kit. It changed the whole body inside. You just drop in the internals, change the body, and then you can change the gun to feed from a D-Mag or whatever magazine by RAV4. It will work. So those are little upgrades you can do, but it's a little bit costly, of course. The tank, you can do Flexi Air, which is a kit that allows you to put this away and then connect the air source to here on the rear end right here, and then your tank will go here with a tank in stock option. But then that will take away all that options you can have with the compact design. And this is the first gun in my paintball collection that I will say mounting a tank directly right here is totally fine. I will show you how it looks right now. Okay, so this is the 40 ACI. Okay, I hate 40 ACIs in the past because they're so bulky, they are so big, and they are so heavy. Right now the tank is inside. Okay. When I hold it like that, it doesn't jam my way or punch my rib cage or whatever. It's just like that. And when I aim, it totally doesn't bothers me. It's really nice, especially if you have the assault stock, the SCAR stock right here. It will come out a little bit and give you a little bit of cushioning. And this here is warmed up by your armpit all the time. So your air is always shooting pretty nicely. Okay, now that we are gassed up, let's try a few shots right here. Okay, like that. A little bit of air, please. Okay, and then, wow. See how crazy that goes? Imagine that. So, and to screw out the tank is very easy too. You just need to put it on a little bit of semi-auto. 2 shots. Done. Wow. And also the ported barrels, if you don't cover the portings with your tape, it's going to be a lot more quiet, but you will lose about 10 FPS or so. If you cover that up, it's going to give you more firepower, more joules, but it's a lot more banging loud. Okay, so basically that's it for today's review. So thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and like, and thank you for watching this super long video. Bye-bye!